So what if I die, is the question. What if someone is not wearing a mask around me? How long is this going to last? When will I get to see my children again? Will I be able to keep my business floating during all the lockdowns in Michigan? Should I declare bankruptcy? I'm so depressed and anxious. What if I don't recover my own emotions? How can I help my kids out financially? They are struggling so much during this time. How do they expect me to homeschool my children and work full time? You got to be kidding me. Mind you, these are all things that have been said to me. I'm just repeating them. Will I be able to graduate? Will there actually even be a graduation? How do I plan a wedding in the middle of this? And who can come? They're talking war in the Middle East, and China is looming. China. And I heard mention of the power grid being more fragile. What does the future even look like for my child? How can I live underneath dictatorship? Is that where we're headed? Pastor, should we bear arms? I can't go through another mandatory lockdown. I just can't. Oh God, oh God, oh God, I can't take this anymore. And that was 1 month's worth of comments. I don't keep track of the years anymore. 1 year runs right into the next. The tyranny of King Herod is limitless, and the fear that lurks in the streets, it's real. I can feel it everywhere I go. Seems to seep under the cracks in the door. It's there when I browse the streets. I'm always looking over my shoulder, wondering which soldier is watching, laying in wait to arrest me for something I did wrong that I didn't even know I did. To live underneath a dictatorship. You really don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Without a face covering, without a shekel to bribe somebody. It's been years since I was welcomed to join my family in temple worship. After all, I smell like dung. As a shepherd from the fields, my clothes are soiled, my sandals are dusty and worn, and my feet and hands are considered unclean until they've been scrubbed with salt and clay. I just don't fit in anywhere. I come in from the fields and I pause for a few moments with my wife to lay my head on our pillow and rest, and by afternoon I return to take care of the flock. And most days, I don't come home anymore. Soon the dung from the sheep, the curly strands from the small ones cling to my woolen cloak, and again I'm aware I'm but a shepherd, living in a land of a wicked king who rules with an iron fist and taxes us. Really? You're going to tax me for what? I have nothing. How much more can you strip from me? People lose their businesses. I don't lose my business. Sheep are a business in Bethlehem. Smell of the field permeates my clothing. My tunic is stained, and I'm considered to be unfit to enter even my own abode without a ritual bath. And so my worship has been under the stars of the heavens, and during those quiet times, I don't get to go to temple anymore. There is no temple for me. And as midnight brushes with the morning, I persist in asking, when will you come? Emmanuel, when will you come? Do you not see us down here? Are you not paying attention? We have waited patiently and persisted in your word. And yet, my life is next to nothing. When will you ransom your own? When will you deliver your people from the tyranny and the cruelty of Rome? Do you know how many family members I've lost? Do you know what we have to deal with? For unto us a child is born. I know that scripture. Unto us a son is given, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. And I repeat it to myself. Yep, just like the temple priests do. I know that word. But where on earth are you? Line upon line, just as my father before me and his father before him, I know the prophetic and I know the scripture. He will come. And it has not left me, but my hope is getting very small. And my fear that he will not come is getting very big. And that's what I hear. I'm tired of living in a broken body. I'm tired that I cannot attend a Sunday morning service. I'm tired that the lockdown has been 6 months with no reprieve. And Lord knows I really just need to go to Red Mesa restaurant and sit down and eat a good meal out.
Yeah, that's right.
But of course, they don't allow me in the door because I could have COVID. I mean, I could have sheep dung on my feet.